Well, this is an issue. I thought I'd have a more smaller body than this, but it works. It's not like it's the worst thing in the world. Huh. Speak for yourself. Look at me. I'm so small. What? Okay. Oh, shut up. Rude, but again, just rude. Yeah, well, I guess that's kind of why. Kind of why for what? I don't know, but it's not that rude. You were teasing me about it, so in the end, it's justice. Shut up, that ain't no justice. Rather, it is justice. Yo, hold on, I'm sensing something. I gotta go. Dang. Ain't that something? Alrighty, it is 105% justice. Brother, it is -% justice. In fact, I get to perform justice on you. Bonk, 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 bonk. I'm gonna throw you. Hey. Maybe we should just become civilized. I could eat you right now. I don't think you would want to do that, Space. I could really mess up your insides. Yeah. Hey, where's Time? I don't know. He was supposed to show up a bit earlier, but I guess he's just too important for that. He acts like that. He's the best out of all of us. And that he can do a lot more just because, maybe we're not as appreciated, not as talked this time, but we still are powerful too. So, I don't understand is why isn't he here? Oh, he make us some dumb excuse like, oh, sorry, I had to do more important things than meet up with y'all. Or I had to, per se, I was already here in the future, and I am here now in the present, and I was never here in the past, or something dumb like that. Yeah. Indeed, but aren't we supposed to be setting defenses up for some... Oh. Well, hello there. Whoa, it appears we have a visitor. What might you be here for, laddie? Alrighty, guys. You know who I am, right? No. Sorry. Never heard of you. Great, that makes things easier for me. You got about exactly 5 seconds to get out of here, or else you will regret being born. Huh. Like you could pose a threat. Why don't you eliminate this guy now, Space, so that he doesn't cause a problem? Sure thing, reality. Hey, man. It's cute thinking you can threaten us, but you have exactly a minute to leave before I have to do something that I will regret. 5, 4. He's counting. That's hilarious. 3, 2. I'm just gonna jump him. 1. Wait. Hey, Spit, he's dead. Yeah. He is. Now, let me tell you something, Birdie. Hey, let go of me. Hey, no, let me go. You got about exactly 5 seconds to get out of here. before I do something that I may regret. You just killed space. Who are you? I'm assuming your friend Time knows who I am. Probably that's why he didn't show up. Wait, I think I've seen your face before. You're that infinite power boy. Yes. Yes, I am. Well, you'll let me go, right? No, you didn't leave within the time I gave you. But come on, please. I said leave in 5 seconds. Neither of y'all left in 5 seconds. Now I got 2 bodies of 2 elements that are very powerful, and I don't know what to do with them. Well, I guess I'll just clean up a little bit. See, my friends, that's why I never showed up. I looked into the future, which I can do sometimes on a very, very good day. And I saw I saw that we were going to get caught. So I stayed out of the way. They couldn't get to you on time. By the time I arrived, reality had just died, and space was already long gone. And since it's time versus time in here, I can't use my abilities that well, unless I knock out the other time god. So, I'll have to plan myself carefully now. I won't just be able to rush in with space and reality to two of the most powerful people or elements to exist. Just wipe the floor with these people, and of course setting up something for him too. But now I'll have to plan, regain allies, regain lost strength from even entering in here. And planning. So much planning. But priority number 1 is how do I get rid of Freddie? He is the time god after all. He's the only thing that is here that weakens my power. And anything that weakens my power, something that I have to deal with. And then, number 2, quite possibly the most important person, is him. The infinite power boy. If reality or space would have smartened up and realized that it was him before it was too late, maybe they would have been safe. But alas, that's not how things work. Commandeering this person's body took little to no effort, but now I have to what's the word? Possess people. I got to possess more people, and I need lackeys to help me with it, so where I can use their own strength against them. Split them into 2. One that fights with me, one that fights for them. And if I get Jojon under my control, well, it's the end for them. But the only question is, how do I do it? Wait a second. He's gone. Meaning that if he were to have returned, then that means... Hello there, buddy. Oh no. Is it the fabled time I've heard so much about? No, I'm quite sorry, dear, but I don't know what you're talking about. Come on. Really? At least give me a chance. I got so many plans I need to do. Got so many things I want to do. Come on, give me a chance. You can always defeat me again in the end. I'm not like David. I'm not like the others, brother. I'm hardened. You've gone through a lot, I suppose? Yes. And you want to know the one thing I learned? That was repeated to me over and over, time and time again. What, my dear friend? Never let people escape. I figured that reality and space wouldn't realize who I was. That's why I gave them a 5-second chance. Do you know who I am? You're smarter than the others. You even realized that I was about to end your career before I showed up behind you. Yes, I'm smarter than the other two buffoons. Well, time, mind, space, and reality have all come here. And guess who's returned? Just time? Oh dear, poor time. You didn't listen. I said I never let anybody leave. So, I'm sorry. You just won't get your chance. Wait! And he's dead. Anticlimactic fight you put up. Well, I guess those lessons paid off. David really does know how to weaponize power. Better than any of the others could. Still, they should have known that even if I didn't have full mastery over my power, I could still use it. That doesn't make any of them safe. Still haven't used my full potential yet, but I used all I needed to. It's unfortunate. Seems like you really would have put up a good fight. You had so many plans, so many ways to win. You had so many allies that you could have picked from. You had so many ideas. You correctly identified that me and Freddie were the two targets that you needed to take out. So while the others are powerful, one is infinite and the other can block your power. You need to take them out first. Of course, but he also realized that if he would have taken them out immediately, they would have grown suspicious. And thus, they would have gone snooping around, probably found him, and killed him before he could do what he needed. So, he was going to construct allies first, build safety precautions, build plans and backup plans and backup plans, just in case anything goes wrong. Then he's going to take Freddie out, deactivate me, and then go after them while they were at their weakest. Only Bendy being able to stop them. And with me being gone, with me being, deactivated, Freddie being missing, Blacklight Freddie not being here, and Bonnie just being elsewhere, Bendy would really only be the big threat, and by the time he's hopefully amassed enough allies where he could take Bendy out, take everyone else out, and win. A genius's plan that I just got to the surface level. It goes much, much deeper. But you didn't plan for the fact that I heard your monologue. I was not putting up for it. Now I got 3 bodies to get rid of, but 1 prevented evasion. Thanks, man. You tried. You really did. You have got to be kidding me. All that time and planning, all those instructions, all the training I gave them, and the hiring I gave them, or the money I paid them for me to hire them, all of that, just to Jolteon, just single-handedly wipe out all three of them, only using one fist. Maybe even less for space. Well, so much for that planning. Straight out of the window. But it's not the end. I still got all the other elements. And, well, I gotta plan a lot more carefully now, seeing as how Jolteon's quickly learning how to use more and more of his power level, especially considering David's been hiding the fact that he's giving lessons to him, and the fact that, there's certain gods that block other elements' powers. Of course, Time's power were blocked by Freddie. But it's not just that. Jolteon inherited the electricity mantle from what once was the other god. And now electricity's powers would be blocked to the point where he couldn't even use his ability. Because while there's only 3 gods now, with all the minor gods being absorbed into the major ones, and what's left being killed, trying to survive in the real world, all of them are gone. And now, it's just those 3. The downside is that most of the god abilities are in those 3. And since 2 of the 3 of them are in the world that we're trying to destroy constantly, it's not good. Everybody's having to heal. Darkness was humiliated, and the worst part of it all is I wasn't even there to see it. I couldn't believe my ears from what I heard. I thought, no way, it's impossible. Then he started showing up again. I knew it was true. Somehow those hooligans managed to revive Light, and that right there is news I never thought I'd hear again. I thought he disappeared, leaving David in charge of the universe, to which he could never do. He never had the power that Light did. But now with Light being back, and Darkness being humiliated once again, being thrown into jail, I don't know what to do now. I got my entire plan and everybody that I worked with counting on me to succeed. While they still don't know the extent of my power and the fact that I'm right under their nose, the fact is, I just don't know whether or not it's going to work. I got 2 more invasions planned. I got the one where the rest of the elements run straight in and weaken them massively. And then I send in the big boy. This plan is what has to work, for it's the only thing I have left. If this were to fail, then I'd have to step in and reveal my true identity, not being able to build it from the shadows, but being forced to step in and build it myself. The others would not be happy. But what could they do? It's not the best. It's all I've got. For now, I gotta work on deactivating Jolteon. And I think I just know how to do it. Death would never participate in silly little mortal affairs, as everything eventually comes to him. But there are a few others I may be able to persuade. You may have won this round, Jolteon. You may have won this round, Freddie. But trust me, you won't win this war. What do you mean, what if it doesn't work? It has to. Because otherwise, I gotta step in. What do you mean if I can't successfully take them down? I can take them down. Don't worry. They'll be so weakened by the time that they would have won that all I have to do is step in, throw a few punches, and boom. What's left of them are gone. Once I destroy the main resistance, well, everyone else will follow suit. And then I can rebuild this entire world from scratch. All 11 billion people that live on that world. This world. Gosh. It's only a matter of time. And I got something that'll make time be on my side no matter what Freddie thinks.